Congratulations on receiving your new Invacare HomeFill system. Invacare is the world's leading manufacturer and distributor of medical products used in the home, featuring products that include the most technologically advanced respiratory therapy equipment available today, including a superb line of industry-leading oxygen concentrators with the quality and dependability people have come to expect from all Invacare products. Your doctor has prescribed supplemental oxygen because your body responds to low oxygen levels in many ways, including increased breathing rate, increased heart rate, and the shifting of blood from vital organs. Over a prolonged period of time, this can lead to heart disease, memory loss, and low energy levels. Clinical studies show that long-term oxygen therapy improves the quality of life for those individuals who require supplemental oxygen. For active individuals, continuous oxygen support requires a stationary system for home use and a portable system for routine daily activities outside or away from the home. Traditionally, oxygen therapy involved the use of an oxygen concentrator while in the home. Oxygen concentrators work by filtering out the nitrogen in the air, leaving nearly pure oxygen to be delivered to your lungs. Unfortunately, traditional oxygen concentrators are not very portable. To allow for personal freedom, home care companies provided additional oxygen in cylinders for use when outside or away from the home. Often, patients found the number of cylinders to be insufficient, requiring users to budget cylinder use to make sure they didn't run out of portable oxygen. To supply sufficient amounts of oxygen, providers had to supply larger cylinders. A cylinder cart was often used to roll the heavier cylinders, but that too proved challenging because it was difficult to move about and carry groceries, bags, or other shopping items. Once the compressed oxygen in your cylinder is used up, the cylinder will need to be refilled before you can use it again. In the past, the filling of cylinders required your home care company to pick up the empty cylinders, replace them with full cylinders, and refill the empty cylinders for the next delivery cycle, often an inconvenience for you and your provider. The Invacare HomeFill system gives you the freedom to use as much portable oxygen as you need to live the lifestyle that you desire. This video is intended to provide you with information on the operation and use of your new HomeFill system. It is not a replacement of the owner's and operator's manual or the instructions your home care providers offered when your equipment was delivered. Please be sure to read and understand the owner's manuals your home care company has provided before using your HomeFill system. The Invacare HomeFill is a multi-stage pump that simply and safely compresses oxygen from an Invacare HomeFill compatible 5-liter or 10-liter concentrator into HomeFill oxygen cylinders. The HomeFill is designed with you in mind and is extremely easy to operate. The HomeFill system comes with everything to care for your respiratory needs. You will be provided with either the Platinum XL or Perfecto 2 concentrator, an oxygen compressor, a HomeFill Ready Rack for placing the compressor on the concentrator, a HomeFill oxygen cylinder, and a handy cylinder carrying bag. Your provider has supplied you with one of 3 different types of HomeFill cylinders: a cylinder with integrated conserver, a post-valve cylinder that accepts any CG8870 compatible conserver or regulator, or a cylinder with built-in regulator. Your provider will explain how to use the style you have. The post-valve cylinder allows for the use of a compatible regulator or conserver. Your provider will instruct you in the use of your regulator or conserver. It must be in the off position when not in use. When installing any regulator or conserver on a post-valve cylinder, consult the owner's manual for proper installation and removal instructions. Do not open the cylinder until the regulator or conserver is installed. Upon delivery, your provider will set up the Invacare HomeFill system for you. First, choose a location that is at least 3 inches away from walls, draperies, or furniture to ensure proper airflow. Install the proper Ready Rack for your concentrator. Place the unit on the Ready Rack, specially designed to hold the HomeFill unit. If you choose not to use the Ready Rack, place the unit on a hard, flat, stable surface, like a table that is within 5 feet of the concentrator. To install the Ready Rack on the Platinum XL and 10 models, set the Ready Rack on top of the concentrator. With the power switch in the off position, plug one end of the cord into the electrical connector in the back of the compressor and the other end into the wall outlet. Connect the compressor to the concentrator by inserting one end of the interconnect hose into the outlet fitting on the back of the concentrator and the other end into the inlet fitting on the back of the HomeFill compressor. It is important that when the concentrator is moved, the HomeFill unit is removed from the ready rack on top of the concentrator first. The concentrator should be turned on for at least 20 minutes before using the HomeFill. Set the concentrator flow rate to the level prescribed by your physician. The oxygen flow rate on the concentrator must be set to 3 liters per minute or less, or the HomeFill compressor will not function properly. If your prescription calls for an oxygen flow rate of greater than 3 liters per minute, please contact your provider for assistance. Before connecting the cylinder to the HomeFill compressor, inspect the cylinder for dents, arc burns, oil or grease, or any other visible signs of damage. If it is damaged, do not use the cylinder and contact your provider. Next, inspect the HomeFill OxyLock connector for the following: debris, oils or grease, noticeable signs of damage, signs of corrosion inside the valve, or signs of excessive heat or fire damage. If any of these conditions are evident, contact your provider and do not fill any cylinders. Make sure the unit is turned off. Ensure that the cylinder pressure is less than 1500 psi before filling. If the cylinder pressure is greater than 1500 psi, do not attempt to fill the cylinder. Go ahead and use your cylinder until the pressure is below 1500 psi and then fill the cylinder. Check the connector on the fill port to make sure the outer ring is in the down position and the green dots are visible. If the outer ring is in the up position and the green dots are not visible, push down on the outer ring to reset the connector. The green dots should now be visible. Position the cylinder regulator assembly in the cradle and align the cylinder fill port with the connector fill port. Push down on the cylinder regulator assembly while pulling up on the outer ring of the connector. The cylinder is properly connected when an audible click is heard. Now your cylinder is properly connected and you are ready to begin filling it with oxygen. Turn the HomeFill compressor on to begin filling the cylinder. When you first turn the HomeFill unit on, the oxygen below normal light will light up for the first 3 minutes or so while the HomeFill unit is warming up. The light will turn off when the HomeFill is warmed up and ready to fill a cylinder. The filling light will remain lit while the HomeFill is filling your cylinder. When your cylinder is full, the full light will come on and the HomeFill compressor will automatically shut down. To disconnect the full cylinder, first turn the unit off. Then, while holding the cylinder, disconnect from the fill port by pushing down on the outer ring. Now you're ready to go where you want. The only maintenance required for your HomeFill system is cleaning the compressor filter. Remove the filter, clean the filter with a vacuum cleaner or wash in warm water and rinse thoroughly. Dry the filter completely before reinstallation. Clean the cabinet with a mild household cleaner and a non-abrasive cloth or sponge. As with all oxygen systems, safety is very important. Never expose your oxygen system to an open flame and never use oxygen equipment while smoking or around smokers. Oxygen supports fire and will make most materials burn faster. Use no oils with your oxygen system. Cylinders contain oxygen that is compressed to about 2,000 pounds per square inch. It is important to protect the regulator from damage. We hope this video has helped you gain a better understanding of the Invacare HomeFill system. If you have any further questions, please check your owner's manual or call your oxygen provider. The Invacare HomeFill system will provide you with the options you need to care for your respiratory health. Invacare. Innovative thinking. Technological advancement. Proven reliability. Invacare. Yes, you can.